This is a critical incident community briefing about an officer-involved shooting that occurred June 5th, 2024 in the 1400 block of West 9th Street in the city of Pomona. This critical incident community briefing will utilize information obtained as part of the ongoing investigation that includes, but is not limited to, 911 calls and body-worn camera footage. The body-worn cameras are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective of what is in the camera view. Footage may or may not reflect what an officer actually sees. The officer involved was Officer Carl Kellogg. The suspect was identified as 43-year-old Joshua Sanchez. Pomona Police officers responded to the location after receiving reports about a man who was brandishing and pointing a gun. Officers arrived and located the suspect standing next to a vehicle in the mobile home complex. The suspect ignored the officers' verbal commands and gained possession of a firearm. The suspect fired a single gunshot, and that is when an officer-involved shooting occurred. The shooting is the subject of 3 comprehensive and independent investigations. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department will conduct the criminal investigation into the action of the suspect and the officer. Once completed, the investigation will be submitted to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office for review. The Pomona Police Department will also review the case to evaluate and determine if the use of deadly force adhered to the department's policies and procedures. No conclusions will be made until the investigations are completed. A word of caution. The images and language you are about to see and hear may be disturbing, especially to young viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. The Pomona Police Department received multiple 911 calls related to a man with a gun. Callers described a man walking openly with a gun in his hand in the mobile home complex located at 1401 West 9th Street. One caller said the suspect had a gun and was heard saying, "I'm going to stab and kill someone." Another caller said the male pointed a gun at him, and shortly after, he heard a gunshot in the area. Both 911 calls came from the area of the mobile home complex. Here's an excerpt of the first call.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. What's the address?
1401 West 9th Street, Pomona.
What space?
Manufactured housing number.
Space?
Yeah, but he's across the street, kind of, like in the space across the street.
Okay, and what's going on?
He was like yelling really loudly, like it sounded like he was just arguing with someone, and then I had gone outside and he was talking about stabbing someone or killing someone, and then I came inside and I was just watching from inside, just what's going on, and then he pulled a gun out and he keeps on trying to shoot a gun into the air, and it's jamming, and he's talking really loudly about how he's got a drug problem, beef with someone, clearly, and he keeps on talking about how he's going to kill them, he doesn't give a fuck, and he doesn't give a fuck, call the police, he doesn't give a fuck, call the manager. At first I was just like, oh, whatever, but when he pulled the gun out, I got a little scared.
Yeah, of course. And is he white, Asian, black, or Hispanic?
He's Hispanic, and he's wearing a race, I think it's a 28 jersey.
What color is it?
It's black. He's in a black car. I don't really know what type of car it is.
I'm sorry, he's near a black car?
Yeah, in the black car, going in and out of it. Like, he's clearly about to start driving when he gets here. Yeah, he's wearing a black Raiders jersey, 28.
Is he bald or he's wearing a hat?
He's bald.
Okay. All right. I'll let them know. Thank you.
The second 911 call was a passerby. Here is an excerpt of the second call.
911 emergency operator 3003. What are you reporting?
I'm reporting shots fired in my mobile home.
Where did you hear it?
In my mobile home.
What's your address?
It's on Behar Street in Mission. You know who shot it too? I just seen him.
There's a guy standing outside of a house and by a vehicle, and he has a weapon on him. We just heard shots.
How many did you hear?
Only one.
Okay. You said you still see him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what's he wearing?
He's wearing I think it's a Cowboys jersey.
A Cowboys jersey?
Yes, ma'am.
And dark jeans. Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's Hispanic.
Okay, about how old does he look?
He looks around 30.
Around 30? Do you see any tattoos or anything like that?
Yeah, he had a lot of tattoos.
All over or where?
All over his arms.
Okay.
Bald.
Do you see a specific space number that he's by?
No, but he's outside of his car. He's screaming.
Do you see what kind of vehicle he has?
Yeah, he's like in an SUV, a blue SUV, dark blue.
A dark blue SUV. Do you see what make or model?
No, I couldn't make it out.
Okay. Did you see him point the weapon at anyone?
We passed by on our way home, and he took it out and he pointed at us.
Okay.
But we didn't know if it was a gun or not, but then we heard the shots.
Okay. And you only heard one, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Officers arrived at the location and observed the suspect standing next to a vehicle. Officers gave commands for the suspect to get on the ground, but he refused. Disregarding the officers' commands, the suspect repositioned himself away from officers behind the vehicle. The suspect produced a firearm. Officers ordered him to drop the gun and show his hands, but he did not comply. The suspect fired his gun, and that is when Officer Kellogg discharged a single gunshot at the suspect, striking him. Here is Officer Kellogg's body-worn camera footage.
So you already pointed the gun at someone?
Yeah.
Right there you did. You shot off a round.
Yeah, potential 245, potential 246. Any update from any callers? Are you still outside? They still have obs?
Okay. On your pause. Yeah, I think so. If you're ready.
All right, copy. We'll be moving up now. Ready?
Yep. On you.
Cut.
Okay, I'm moving now. Lightning. Pick it up. I got a man. Next to the car.
Okay.
Want to get the man?
Hey, put your hands up. Put your hands all the way up. All the way up, or we're going to send the dog.
Send the dog.
Put your hands all the way up. Drop what is in your hands. Keep your hands all the way up. Stop. Stop. Put your hands all the way up.
Get on your face, dude. Get on.
Lay down.
One person command. Kill off your own command.
Lay down. Put your arms straight out and lay down.
You guys want to kill me? What? They're covered behind cars and trees.
Lay on your face. I'm moving right.
That's crazy. Let's go.
He's running. He's running. Running.
He has the gun. Drop it.
Move up.
Hey, drop that gun. Release, drop. Release, drop.
Here is the perspective from Officer Juan Ruiz's body-worn camera footage.
I got a man next to the car. Want to get commands?
Hey, put your hands up. Put your hands all the way up. All the way up, and we're going to send the dog.
Send the dog.
Put your hands all the way up. Drop what is in your hands. Keep your hands all the way up. Stop. Stop.
Don't reach for anything.
Put your hands all the way up.
Throw him out. Get him on his face. Get on your face, dude. Get on your face. One person commands. Kill off your own commands. I don't want him throwing on top of his jacket.
Straight out, lay down.
You guys want to kill me? What? Covered behind cars and trees.
Tell me.
Lay on your face. I'm moving right.
That's crazy.
He's running. He's running.
He's running.
Running.
He has the gun. Drop it. See? You're doing wrong. Hey, back towards you. Kill me. Drop that gun. Louise, drop. Louise, drop.
Man down, man down.
Here is a photo of the gun that was recovered at the scene. After the shooting, officers rendered medical aid and began an assessment of the suspect's injuries. The suspect was transported to the hospital and is expected to recover. It is currently unknown to what extent drugs or alcohol may have played in the suspect's behavior, as the toxicology results are not yet available. The information in this briefing is based on a preliminary and ongoing investigation. Our understanding of the facts and circumstances may change as additional evidence is collected and analyzed. The job of a police officer is difficult and dangerous. As this case demonstrates, officers often must react to unpredictable circumstances, sometimes in a fraction of a second. It is a tragedy whenever there is an officer-involved shooting. For the families of those involved, for the officers and for the police department. Thank you for watching this critical incident community briefing.